Juliet, she starts like tugging on the handcuffs. Tug, tug. Oh! And she starts playing around. Oh! Save me! Help me! And she starts yanking, making like she's trying to escape. Yank, yank, pack! And the handcuffs break.
Guys, where are we?
If this weren't the middle of nowhere, I'd say you were lost.
Not every story makes it into the podcast. This is one of those stories. Scenes Unseen, as told by Terrie.
Okay, Stranger in a Strange Land, episode 309. The last I worked was episode 305. 4 episodes ago. 40 business days, and it feels like forever. The night before, we called the hotline. So they give us the parking instructions, where to go and what time to show up. And there's no wardrobe instructions listed, so I know they're giving me a costume. Back then, there was no Siri, there was no Google Maps, Waze app. So when they say you gotta go here, you gotta old school it and either look up the map or ask your friend. I would always ask my dad. My dad knew every road on this island, and he would draw me a map. Forks, side roads, whatever landmark business is there. That's my dad. Especially if the call time is early, like before the sun even goes up. And you driving in the dark. I remember one time driving in the dark on the way there. And I said to myself, oh, this is such a pretty drive. I get to see what it looks like in the sun on the way back. Oh no, when I drove back, it was dark. Often, I don't know where I'm going. As I approach the vicinity, I start looking for the yellow sign. It's a yellow indication sign, like you're kind of close, and there's an arrow. So, okay, follow the arrow. And I always feel relieved when I see that sign. I know I'm close. The sign leads me to the parking lot. When we call the hotline, they don't necessarily leave directions to the location. It's directions to the parking lot. Reserved parking space for us, and I like it because we don't have to wonder, oh my God, where I gotta find parking. And when you roll up, the security guard at the front always checks who you are, what you're doing here, and they watch your car. We get to the parking lot, you see all the others arriving. You can even see crew arriving too. We all share that same parking lot. And when the shuttle comes, everybody jumps on and it takes us to the location. This location happens to be at Paradise Park. Paradise Park is in, it's a city called Manoa, up kind of in the mountains, further up. So it's colder up here. I know you guys are thinking, how cold is cold in Hawaii? It's a it is a rainy city, so it's often wet. Paradise Park used to be a bird park. There's a bird show. You can see the different bird species. You walk through, take picture, put the bird on your shoulder, like that. So we get to this Paradise Park, and Paradise Park is now closed. It has been closed for business for a while. So no one's even there. So we have Paradise Park to ourselves, specifically the cages where Jack was being kept for 309. The same cages as Kate and Sawyer. So when I rolled up, I realized, oh, these are the cages. So Kate and Sawyer were kept at Paradise Park. I get it. I don't remember anything significant that happened, which is why I'm telling you behind the scenes of side actions that happen. I remember standing there. Oh, I didn't tell you guys how I got the day off. Back then, I had a regular job. I was managing a bikini shop. In my early teens, I was diagnosed with chronic migraines. And these migraine headaches were so severe. The doctor prescribed the most potent medicine he could prescribe. This medicine was so strong and the headache was so strong that if this medicine did not help the headache, I could not take another medicine. So yeah, I called in sick. Oh, I have a migraine headache. Oh yeah, I can't get to work. So as we're standing in front of the cages, there's a lot of wait time in between while they're setting up the shot. So everybody's being blocked in. I'm standing there. Next thing you know, I start thinking, what the hell? Am I getting a migraine headache? And that's what I get. So the symptoms start coming on. The aura, I cannot see like in one spot. Then the headache slowly comes on. So while I'm standing there, I call the medic. The medics on set are so awesome. He comes walking up on set. Hey, what's going on? Oh man, I got this migraine headache coming on. Okay. So he comes back with maybe 2 Tylenols, 3 Tylenols, and water. So I'm taking that. Thanks. That's how awesome they are. And then we started filming. Jack, what? Oh, you got something to watch? Go watch. Standing there with a migraine headache, trying to act cool.
What?
Hey, Jack.
Do I know you? He's 15. You were the stewardess.
Cindy.
Huh? What are you doing here with them? I thought you were taken. You were captured.
They're not, it's not that simple.
What are they doing here right now? What are you doing here?
We're here to watch, Jack.
Watch what?
What is it, sweetheart? She wants to know how Anna Lucy is doing.
Are you serious?
What?
If you've got something to watch, Cindy, go watch it! Go!
Then we move on to the courtroom scene. It's still part of Paradise Park. That tent they walked under when Kate and Sawyer were in the cages and Jack walked by with the bag on his head. That canopy awning thing, it's all part of Paradise Park. So we had to go through under the awning to get to the courtroom. But at that time, we don't know it's a courtroom. Because remember, like I told you, they don't say, hey guys, now we're going into the courtroom because Juliet killed Danny. And so now she's on trial. No, they don't do that. So all we know is we're sitting in this dungy looking room. And Juliet's at the podium. And we're just sitting here. No one has lines. The room is lit in a particular way. I'm on the left, out of camera, out of the frame, on the left-hand side. So while we're waiting in there, Juliet's on the stand, on the chair, and she's handcuffed, right? You guys recall? So we're trying to kill time, right? In between takes. Juliet, she starts like tugging on the handcuffs. Tug. Oh! And she starts playing around. Oh! Save me! Help me! And she starts yanking, making like she's trying to escape. Yank, pack! And the handcuffs break. Oh. And she instantly goes into, sorry. And we all just get a quick chuckle, and the prop guy comes and fixes it, and then, oh, next thing you know, Juliet's holding still again. So we sat there. We don't know what's going on. We didn't know there was action behind. Okay, no, we knew there was action going behind us, but we can't see. And that was the end of that day. I remember going back to my car thinking, holy freaking smoly, I am glad to be walking to my car right now. Then, the scene where Ben is being sent off on the raft back to the main island, that scene was filmed on a different day. And of course, we're wearing different clothing. Ooh, that's the first time I'm mix matching my green top with a different bottom. I think I've come to the conclusion it was the color, the shade of the bright and yellow, which is why they kept making me wear it. So in the scene now, I have green top and beige skirt. I'm the last one to walk into the frame. They were holding me back the whole time. And I can't see what's going on because I'm back. So finally, action. I go stand next to Juliet. Ooh, I got a good spot.
He walks amongst us, but he is not one of us. Your tattoos, that's what they say.
That's what they say. It's not what they mean.
So we're filming this scene at sundown. You notice how pretty the lighting is? After we filmed this scene, we went back to holding. And we ended up eating. So means we must have been there at least 5 hours for that day. We're in the tent, and here comes Mr. Friendly, MC Gainey. He was very cool. I would say out of all the characters, or all the real life peeps, he hung with us the most. He would come in our tent, and the first time he did this, the PAs would see him, production assistants. They'd say, "Oh, are you okay? Can I get you anything?" Because it's not unusual, but the leads hang out where the leads hang out, and we hang out where we hang out. So here he is in our tent, and he's like, "I'm good. I'm hanging with my peeps." And we all chuckled. That was the very first time. So since then, he'd come and hang in our tent. On this night, even though he wasn't in the scene that we filmed, he had to have been filming some kind of other scene, because here he is in this photo. We're eating. He's eating as well. So you see this photo? Okay, and that's Woody in the background and Cameron, they're photobombing. So you see how the plate... Okay, so I'm originally sitting at the end cap. That plate in front of us is his plate, because the end cap is my plate. I slid my chair over to take a photo. He slides the plate toward me to make it look like it's my plate. So yeah, that's not my plate, that's his. Anyway, that's MC Gainey. He was fun AF. And that's pretty much what we remember of 309. Speaking to Woody, he also has vague vague memories of filming 309. So when I hear people say stuff like, oh, 309 is terrible, it's on the top 5 of terrible. Well, let me just tell you guys, my favorite episode is every episode I'm in, and Stranger in a Strange Land is one of them. And that's what happens between takes on Lost. Thanks, guys.